Hiya! Alrighty guys, welcome back to Dream Daddy. Oh, hold on. This is a little too loud for my liking. We're gonna turn that down. Okay. There we go. Hi everybody, welcome back to Dream Daddy. We are continuing our run of trying to romance the big dad, but we are still in the kind of like tutorial area, so we're getting there. With that in mind, let's see. Just some basic kind of housekeeping stuff. First thing being, this is a queer-friendly game. You are dads dating other dads, so just keep that in mind. If that's not for you, respectfully leave. I'm not going to be hurt. Along with that, some other things. There may be a cat that hops up here. She has decided that I am her best friend today, and wants to cuddle. So, just a heads up there, if you see a very large white body walk in front, that's what's going on. Other than that, we should be pretty good to go. This should be a pretty chill stream. So let's go ahead and get this started. Alright, let's continue. Bimph. God, this music slaps. Also, I'm sorry to any of you who intended on watching the stream at 10:30, like the original plan was. A certain dad, i.e. me, stayed up way too late watching Solar Opposites on Hulu. Not sponsored, by the way, just I watched the whole damn thing. Oh. Okay. Wow, I guess I really didn't think this plan through. I'm not entirely sure where the closest bar is, and Amanda still hasn't shown me how to use a GPS on my phone, so I'm just gonna pick a direction and walk. Oh my god, you're such a dad! I know how to use a GPS. Let's go this way. Cool. Okay, we're marching. We're marching in the direction of the game. Any game, really. In the distance, could it be? A big burned out neon sign hangs above a tiny dive bar. Jim and Kim's, huh? Alright, I'll do. It'll do. Okay. The bar is small and dimly lit. The crack of pool balls sounds in the back as patrons laugh and joke. A string of multicolored Christmas lights hover above the bartender. I can't tell if he's Jim or Kim. I pull up a seat at the bar. What'll it be, partner? One beer, please. Ugh, beer. Sure thing, boss. The bartender slides me an ice-cold beer. I take a sip and fucking hate every second of it, but I've got to pretend to be an adult. Say, are you Jim or Kim? I'm Neil. Oh. I awkwardly turn my attention to the game, which is playing on one of the TVs on the wall. As luck would have it, my team of preference is not only playing, but is currently in the lead, which is always a good thing. The brightly colored mascot, which is some kind of animal, does cartwheels. I silently cheer on my favorite team, hoping that I don't get into any confrontational arguments with a fan of the opposing team. Oh, I love how vague they're being. Several people in the bar are wearing distinctive colors of the team I dislike, although I believe from their demeanor that, like me, the passion of their team is all in good fun.
Hey.
A middle-aged woman holding a nearly empty wine glass sidles? Do they mean slides? I'm pretty sure they meant to put slides. Slides up to the bar and sits uncomfortably close to me. She straight up looks like a fucking vampire. Like, I would expect to see this motherfucker in a Castlevania episode. Real talk. Hey, sailor. Oh, hello. Good to see fresh meat here. I'm Mary. Come here often? No, I actually just moved to this part of town today. I'm BIMF, by the way. It stands for Baby Nymph.
Ah.
Are you watching the game? Yeah, my preferred team is in the lead. If they keep this up, they'll win the game with ease. Alright, we gotta give this preferred team a name. I'm gonna call them the Feral Weasels. I don't know what game they're playing. Oh, I love that team. I also love that game. I love someone who knows their way around balls. God. I'm getting the impression she's just a slight bit drunk. Really. Her almost entirely empty giant wine glass full of blood doesn't tell you that? Buy a gal a drink? I'll buy Mary a drink. I almost reluctantly signal the bartender and order Mary another glass of wine. Neil jokes back and forth with Mary. They're clearly friends, and this clearly isn't her first time doing this. She tips her glass at me. Suppose I gotta keep you company now.
Hey.
So, what do you want to know? What's the latest gossip around here? What's your deal, and what do you think of the game? Okay. If I've never done the path that involves Mary and their partner. I believe their partner is the Christian guy. I think his name is John. Christian. I don't know. I like I said, I've never done it. I'm gonna do the gossip. You came to the right broad. I'm an observer. I watch people. I see everything. Know everyone. Nothing gets past me. Ooh. This bitch would be the head of the HOA and would, like, complain that your lawn is, like, 3 inches too tall. So...
Come on.
So what? I thought you were going to... I forgot what we were talking about. About the gossip? You said nothing gets past you? Oh, right. I'm also steel trap confidential to a fault. So, what else can you tell me about this part of town? It's quiet, that's for sure. If you want an idyllic little life with white picket fences, this is the place to do it, but every town has its secrets, you know. Like her husband. She takes a sip of her drink. That was a little too ominous for my taste. She leans closer. Would you like to learn some of my secrets? Oh, boy. Maybe some other time. Suit yourself, sailor. Mary saunters off, setting her sights on the newest bar patron I enter. Oh, poor sap. I happily watch the game over another beer. The game has gotten close in terms of points. A little too close than what I'm comfortable with. After a particularly skilled player scores a number of points for the other team. The other team. Okay, so if we're the Feral Weasels, they're gonna be the Stinky Eggs. After a particularly skilled player of the Stinky Eggs scores a number of points, putting them in the lead, I hear an affirmative grunt from another man at the bar. Go team. It's the brooding man from the coffee spoon. He sits alone, sipping whiskey and watching the game as well. Oh, this is the guy that's voiced by Dan Avidan. Enjoying the game? I am now that we're winning. Oh, we must be rooting for different teams. In my opinion, the Stinky Egg is far superior. I have to disagree with that. Based upon our win-loss record, I say the Feral Weasels are superior. That's where you're wrong, since as it stands right now, my team is beating yours. This is like the exact dynamic of people in Buffalo who love the Buffalo Bills. Like, these motherfuckers lose every game, and then, like, they get in the lead for 3 seconds, and they're like, this is the best team in the world. They're gonna go to states. They're gonna win. I don't know how football works. The conversation ends there, and we both go back to silently rooting for our respective teams. The game is close, with both sides playing their hardest to win. But in the end, my team prevails. Get out of here. Hold on. Turn off all. There we go. But in the end, my team prevails. Quiet cheers ripple throughout the bar. I raise a respectful glass at the man drinking whiskey. He raises his in response. An unspoken truce is formed between us based on our mutual love for the game. He motions to the bartender, who pours 2 glasses of whiskey. The man slides one over to me. The name's Robert. The name's Robert. Thanks. I'm Bimpf. You must be new around here. Mary already hit on you? Yeah, unfortunately. She's a peach. Well, you picked the best bar in town. As slimy as it is, you'll never find a better spot than Jim and Kim's. Is there an actual Jim or Kim that runs the place? No, that'd be Neil. Neil waves from across the bar. Good guy, Neil. Not enough Neils in this world. Young Neil? Okay? You a whiskey fella or a beer fella? Beer. But, I'll drink most things. You like shots? Oh, okay. Let's see. Thank you. Robert nods to Neil, who serves up 2 shots of whiskey. He hands one to me. Here's to your health. We take the shots, the whiskey burns going down, but I try my hardest to look tough. God, if that ain't a mood. Yeah, the first time I ever had whiskey was the first time I was hanging out with my D&D crew that I currently play with. And poured myself a massive fucking glass with a big ass ice cube. Being like, yeah, I'll be fine. I'll just drink this. And I took like just a fucking big ass gulp. And just immediately regretted it. And then like their spouse, bless their heart, was like, sweetie, you don't have to finish this. You can just give it to your friend. And I was like, no, it's gotta it's gotta be that. Oh god, that was a bad time. And yes, Bimp is absolutely a soda fella. Bimp would go in and be like, I would like 1 soda pop, please. I would like 1 cream soda with a scoop of ice cream, please. Wait, I think this is what making friends is. Okay, Bimph, this guy's out of my friend league, but I think if I play my cards right, we'll be pals in no time. Compliment his cool leather jacket. Compliment his rugged good looks. Compliment his hand tattoo. I'm gonna go with the cool leather jacket. I like your jacket. Thanks. Been in my family a long time. Passed down from the firstborn to the firstborn. Cursed, some would say. Man, this guy's mysterious and cool. And seems like he's showboating a little bit. I think he wants to fuck you. Way cooler than I am, at least. Robert signals to the bartender for another round. What are you doing here tonight? My daughter kicked me out of the house, running from my problems, trying to make friends. Not like forever. She just was having a sleepover with her friends. Family type, huh? Single dad. He gets up. Be right back. Gotta powder my nose. He's gonna go get his dick hard. Oh, Neil. I have never seen Robert this talkative. He must really like you. I guess so. I gotta admit that Robert has a gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, then I really must be. Robert comes back from the bathroom and grabs his leather jacket. I'm gonna go home. You heading my way? Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction. I live in the cul-de-sac down the way. Does everyone live in the fucking cul-de-sac? Oh, fucking mood. Me too. We just finished unpacking today. Great place to be. Good neighbors. Well, some of them. Who's that? We get to Robert's house, which is just a few houses away from mine. We stop and he turns to me. I don't kiss and tell, Bimph. So are we doing this, or what? What? You know, do you want to come inside or not? A wave of realization rushes over me. I blush. Lay it on smooth, smile and nod, no thank you. Okay, so we have a choice here. We could go after Hot Biker Dad. I'm gonna do it. I've never done it before. Well, I don't see why not. That sounded smoother in my head. Let's do it. I follow him up to his door. He fumbles with his keys for a second and unlocks the door, leading me inside. When the door closes behind us, he pushes me up against the wall and kisses me, grabbing my hips. Whoa. Come on. Robert takes his hand and leads me up the stairs and into what I assume is his bedroom, but it's so dark that I cannot see anything but Robert's intense expression. He kisses me again and I can hear him shucking off his jacket. I clumsily take mine off too. His hands run down my chest and he's tugging at my belt. I don't normally do this. Oh, you poor little slut baby. Do you want to stop? No. Good. Robert continues to unbuckle my belt and guides me to the bed. Let's have some fun. Oh, Lord. Holy shit. That was quick. Sunlight streams in between the slats of the blinds. My head is pounding. I really overdid it last night. Wait a minute. This isn't my old house or my new house. Yeah, buddy. You got your dick wet. Oh, right. I look around for Robert but find myself alone. Hello? There's a clatter from the bathroom and the door opens. Robert is fully dressed and grabs his... Oh my god, he's that type. That was fun. Yeah, it was. You should go. That's certainly not what I was You know, Robert, it doesn't help that I literally live right down the road from you. Oh, boy. Talk to you later? Robert cracks a smile. Sure, your clothes are over there. I hastily get dressed and show myself out. The sun is unbearably bright. I need to lie down. I start to make my way back home when I suddenly remember. Amanda! Oh, I unlocked an achievement. I rush back home and throw the door open. Something smells delicious. Amanda? Amanda runs out of the kitchen and looks slightly disappointed. Aw, man. I was kind of hoping you had gotten kidnapped and I was going to have to come rescue you. No, I made a friend at the bar last night and ended up sleeping over at, his place. Where are the Emmas?
Oh.
They left a little while ago. Oh, you guys have fun? Yeah. Watched some movies, ate snacks, stole a car, you know, usual sleepover stuff. You teens and your larceny. So, this breakfast that's cooking, what's that all about? Well, there's hash browns and eggs and bacon. Can I?
Ugh.
Yes, you can have some breakfast. Bless you, sweet child. My head throbs. Ugh, I gotta do something about this hangover. Amanda, your loving father might have overdone it last night. Ooh, somebody's hangover. Somebody's hungover. Father of the year. You wouldn't happen to have any aspirin or... I've got just the thing. Hold on. Amanda runs to the fridge and pulls out a jar of pickle. Amanda, what? Drink this. Pickle juice?
Whoa.
Yep. It's what Amanda. Oh. Yep, it's what I used once. I would assume someone would use it. I would assume that it works pretty well. Although I've never tried it before. And won't try it, obviously. Oh, Amanda. I heard suspiciously. I had the jar of pickles even more suspiciously. She's a kid. Just let her do whatever she wants. Or not so much whatever she wants, but, like, kids are gonna be kids. This better work. I down a sip of the tart juice. No, more than that. Way more than that. I mean, I assume. Watch it, you. I drink more pickle juice and help myself to the delicious breakfast that Amanda has graciously allowed me to partake in after inhaling some hash browns and dunking several pieces of bacon into runny egg yolk. I'm actually starting to feel a little better. Amanda grabs her backpack and her keys. Well, I gotta get to class. Don't forget the meeting with Mr. Vega, okay? He said it was important. Love ya. I'll be there. Knock him dead, kiddo. Always do. We do our secret handshake and she's off. I get a little work done at home before I glance at my watch and see that it's almost time for the meeting. I hop in the shower, change clothes, and head on my way. Still a little hungover. Yeah, that's a fucking mood. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They gave me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm gonna be honest, we're not even through the tutorial area where you meet all the dads yet. I'm surprised they let you fuck a dad this early on. Like, that's... You know what? Each their own, I guess. I'm barely awake and I'm feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch and I'm relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, is it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns around and looks up and down with the heavily lined eyes. I know this, dumbass. Oh my god, the 666 on his arm. This kid reminds me of, oh god, what's his name? From Psyche K. There's a kid on The Disastrous Life of Psyche K that, like, wraps one of his arms because it's got a secret demon in it. And this kid just reminds me of that. Oh, God. Come on, kid. I'm late for a meeting. Mr. Who? Mr. Vega? I don't know. Have you tried the exit? Okay, wise guy. Are you gonna help me or not? Fine. Up those stairs and to the left. You can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple of minutes searching, I head back downstairs. The punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where the low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker.
Oh.
Oh, his name is Lucian. Oh. Oh no. Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to? Fine, Mr. Vega. Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool. You must be Bimph. The period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back? Mr. Vega leads me in, and I take a seat in one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. Alright, where were we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? He's a dick. Oh god, he's got... Oh wait, no, he's got longer hair. I was gonna say, he's got a fucking mullet. Yes, Colin? Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. Oh boy, real original. The whole class erupts in laughter. Yep, this is a high school, alright. Alright, everyone. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings. All of the students immediately get up and make a break for the door. Remember to do the reading and answer the responsible questions on page 194 of your textbook. Nobody's listening. Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Middle schoolers. This is a middle school? Don't you teach high schoolers? Both, you know. Budget cuts. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Right. Thanks so much for coming in. Yeah, no problem. Mr. Vega? Please, call me Hugo. Ha ha ha, he's cute too. I've tried to romance him once, but I never was able to do it successfully. I like his outfit. His outfit's very put together and nice. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm honestly concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I'd normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. She's having friend trouble. Or boy trouble. I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? We just moved. She has a I haven't noticed anything different about her, but she always has she always tends to put on a happy face no matter what. See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you at a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. If she keeps heading down this road, I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on a scholarship money that she clearly deserves. Fair. I'll make sure I'll talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo. Anytime. On my way out, I stopped, thinking for a moment. I turned to Hugo. Hey, Hugo. Yes? They ever catch that rye? Yes. God. That's such a bad joke. That's such a dad joke. I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after we lost her father. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home. Maybe I can talk to her about school. Didn't she drive to school, though? Did you walk? I'm confused. Oh, like house keys. Okay, I guess. I pull up at the carpool and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So, did he have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about other celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time. It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. Yeah. So here's the dilemma. Me as a person, I'm gonna go with that food court. Me as a dad, though. Does that sound good to you? Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Jeez, can't a dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing. Singular. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older and they find out... Yeah, I know. I know, swamp goblins. I know, amazing. They find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents, and that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay, but also sometimes it's good to have a parent's perspective, because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. I hate this conversation. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for anyways. What I'm trying to say is that that it's good to share. I love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie. Mr. Vega said you have been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pop. Senioritis and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class. It's fine. He's fine. Hi, Amanda. She's still texting. I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. Uh-huh. I can tell that whatever it is, she does not want me to know about it, and that's frustrating. I heard MR is going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Something's up with MR. Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? It's up. I don't think you'll get it. Oh, okay. Who you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Mm-hmm. Do you like Noah? What? No! Dad! Ugh! I can't believe you would... Dad. I mean, geez. Why would you... Ugh. Gross. I'm sorry, I'm just asking. Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Okay. Jeez. This is going well. Yeah. Well, good talk. Love ya, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation is over. To the mall, then. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple of different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Yeah, it sounds like most malls. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner. Hell yeah! Language, Missy. Heck yeah? Better. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menu, and my IBS quivers in fear. Nobody looks happy to be here. Oh. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar, bread dipped in cheese, or do you just want to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. We order a giant pile of chips and unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at the rickety table and dig in. If that's from a Moe's, then absolutely stoned, and boy howdy is that gonna hurt coming out. These are bad. These are very... Oh, it's definitely Moe's. But also strangely delicious? We have to eat through the pain. We enjoy the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? Oh my god! Oh my... Which meme? All memes. Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands. Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time the meme gets to you, Dad, all of us youth have already been done with the joke, and it's been done to death. Unless it gets a resurgence, but then we make fun of corporations and old people for trying to use it. And what's worse than that is the movies and TV and video games will try to jump in on the meme train, but just based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will be long dead by the time it comes out. So it just dates it and isn't funny. They're gonna reference a meme here. Oh shit, what up?
Ugh.
Dad, please. Anyways, changing the subject, where to now? Wanna go to that goth store? What? You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as anti-establishment despite being an exact representation of the establishment? I don't know what store you're talking about. You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets and it's basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movements in the 70s and 80s. Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one where you threw up in that one time? Oh, that one! Amanda runs into the store with me trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back. Shot Bopic. Yes. There it is. You still see the outline, kinda. I'm so proud. Speech, 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 speech. Amanda. Speech, 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 speech. Alright, I'll do it if you stop chanting. Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate an historic moment that would forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann's Skeletones had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to... I don't know. After begging her father to taking her to Dead Goth and beyond, to buy her rainbow suspenders, she proceeds to throw up all over the display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains unworn. Amanda is moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, then faster and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their head. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head. Oh hey, chain wallets! While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest to myself. Not much for a dad to look at in a dead goth and beyond. God. Look at the ironic mugs. Check out the clearance bin for hot deals. Peruse the band t-shirts. I'm gonna look at the ironic mugs. I'm suddenly stricken by existential fear. If there's only one number one dad, then why are there so many mugs here that say that? Mood. This whole time, I thought I was the only one. If I'm not number one, where do I place on the global dad ranking charts? I have work to do. Look, this is very important to me. I overhear a stifled argument over at the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. Sir, I can see that. Don't you know? I don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here.
What?
Listen! When I bought this online, the website said this blouse was Victorian aspires. However, when I received it, it's clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager. God, I've been there.
Huh.
I see. Well, it would seem that I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if the Victorian inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda trots up to me with a t-shirt in hand. Oh boy, here it comes. Hey, Dadtron 5000. Yes, I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy. Thanks. At least it's only one this time. Amanda plops the shirt on the counter and grins at the cashier. I love your hair. The cashier says absolutely nothing and rings up Amanda's shirt, radiating hatred. I had her at 20. Oh, I hand her a 20. 20 for only one shirt? That seems a little cheap. Not gonna lie, for a dead goth and beyond. Also, that cashier's a mood. Been there, done that. So, what was that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard I'm worried she'll pull something. That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with the Victorian fashion or whatever. She hands Amanda her bag and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Amanda and I sit on the couch trying to find something to watch. Our over bowls of ice cream. Oh, cool! Long haul paranormal ice road ghost truckers is on. Your favorite, right? Oh, hell yeah. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but also they're hunting ghosts. Also, the trucks are hunting. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no! The ghosts done got control of the truck. I can't steer them on the damn ice roads. Alright, let me use this EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die. Almost got it. If you listen carefully to the sound, it's like it's gonna say you're gonna die. That's because we're going about to die. This is art. Get out of here. The episode ends, and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the... She's a troll. The Joes are gonna get him. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone after the disastrous ice road incident. Afterward, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. Oh, God. A bird in the hand is better than a bird in the eye. You know what? Fair. That's a good dad tip. Morning, sleepyhead! 5 more minutes. You have never let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. That was me this morning. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So, you excited for the cookout today? Excited to beef up my grilling skill. If there's food, I'm excited. I'm all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings to a party. Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah. Yeah, those are bad. Which means they're more for me. Honestly, mood. Those things are delicious. Don't you want to, like, meet some of the people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up just standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope nobody talks to me. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon.
Oh.
The social butterfly. Well, we better get started. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No! We have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? Me, Amanda. Me. You know what? We're going early, just because you said that. Yeah. I head out the door, and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook, and if it doesn't involve a grill... Oh, I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. I'm going to say something controversial here. If you're a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill, you're probably a terrible cook even with the grill. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people, and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler, and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on the table next to two other veggie plates. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Hey, brother. I'm so glad you two are here. And you brought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come on over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Hi. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins.
Whoa.
They stare creepily and say nothing. Yeah. Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where is Krish? Maybe Mary put him on in his crib. Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. What is she doing here? Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Yep. Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for him. What? You'll have to... Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Bimf and his daughter Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. I love her. Nice to, meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh god, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. Wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. That's a fucking mood. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor, but please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Amanda and I mill around and try to find some food. Oh, try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick up some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling with baked goods. Fucking same, Amanda. Ugh, I don't want to make friends.
Dad.
Come on, Dad. Who are you going to party with when I go off to school? But I won't want to have... But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad. Ugh, they're going to talk about the weather.
Ugh.
Go, do it, make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social functioning? That's a bad parent. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around at the party and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the coffee spoon? Oh, dang, Robert's here. Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Goth and Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second. All these people live in our cul-de-sac. That can't be right. I better investigate. Talked to Joseph and Damien. Talk to Matt, Hugo, and Craig. Talk to Robert and Brian. Okay, so Matt is the coffee guy, Hugo's the teacher, Craig is my old bud, Joseph is the weird guy, Damien, and then who's Robert? Oh, Robert, yes, and Brian. I walk over to Robert and Brian, who are chatting over drinks, determined not to be weird about what happened that night. I hope Robert feels the same. Hey, guys. Bimph! How the heck are you? Settling... Oh, wait. Bimph, how the heck are you? Settling in the new neighborhood all right? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order, at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got that 50-inch in there. The game looks great in high def. Oh, boy. Bimph, have you met Robert yet? Yeah, I believe we met briefly. Hey. Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Robert robotically extends a hand. I shake it as he stares unblinkingly into my eyes. Oh god, what does this mean? How's it going? It's good. Robert focuses on the whiskey he's holding. Takes a long sip. Great. Look at what my friends becoming friends. Us dads gotta stick together, you know? Us dads? Robert has a kid? Oh, I didn't know you had kids. Robert continues to stare at me. Jesus, does this guy ever blink? Yup. Cool. That's cool. We stand in an incredibly uncomfortable silence for several moments until... We gotta get off this haunted truck! Oh no! The Jost locked the doors! Daisy and Amanda run up to us, thank God. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Ugh. Then hit the brake, I guess, and then we'll get out of the truck.
Oh.
Imaginary truck. Anyways, we're safe from the Josts. But how will we ever survive the Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. Hey, wait a second. Are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Jost Truckers? Yeah. Amanda and I love that show. It's the best. Especially that episode where Callum hides Flint's keys in. Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah, it's honestly such quality reality television. Alright, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. They're gonna make a great meal. Lots of protein. Gonna keep us from starving out here in the harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food right over there. Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy words for the snack table. They eat them with mock and disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire. Robert, where'd you go? Okay.
Yeah.
But not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend.
Alright.
Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. I turned my attention back to the conversation, but where did Robert go? Yeah, he fucking left. I skim the party and finally find him in the corner talking to Mary. Does he not want to talk? Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quick. I snap out of my Robert-induced haze. I guess Amanda has just a sort of way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age, too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people, too. Yeah, kids, right? Gotta love them. You're required to, by law. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for them. Yeah, that'd be nice. So, I know Daisy's, supposed to be in, middle school or something like that. Amanda's a senior. I don't think... Amanda's, gotta be at least 17 or 18 years old. I don't know. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. Burger time. And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and goes to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets up patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips the spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese on the patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side, one after another. The dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. Hey, bro, you probably didn't know this, Bimp, but you didn't know this, Bimp, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's unbelievable. Man, I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up. Hey man, let's keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Mustard! Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artiste? Hey, I've never seen him make a mistake. Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Please, stop! All of the children at the party boo at the glorious display of puns in unison. Alright guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers. It's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac. Kinda nice. Oh, yeah man, kinda nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid. Man, we're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the other kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing. Hey, why don't you add us all in Dad Book? Dad Book? Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just old-fashioned, Dad. Social media kind of goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the BBQ goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play in the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Yeah. Amanda and I walk back to our places. Oh, I didn't realize getting a burger would end the conversations. Okay. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? Wish I could have been playing Paranormal Ice Road Truckers. I felt like I was at a networking event. I mean, I got a burger in me. Sweetie, if I can impart any sort of wisdom upon you right now, and not that this was a bad situation, but if you ever in an uncomfortable situation, always look for the silver lining. The silver lining gets you through the other things. We ate rockin' burgers. Amen. Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dad Book. Maybe I will. If I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. Man and I arrive at home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like no one was really into the cauliflower. Any big plans for this evening? Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go out with some friends. Oh. Is that okay? Of course. Just keep me posted and be home before midnight. You got it. And be careful. I will. Make good choices. Of course. And call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not gonna do the thing where you silently wait for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No, I've never done that, and I will never do that. Okay. Do you have any plans tonight? My plans were kind of eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna work on some stuff, see how long I can sleep, throw a party. I'm just gonna work on some stuff. I got cosplays to get finished. You know, dad stuff. Just really relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great. See you later. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. That actually sounds really fucking good. I love to be able to cook like that, although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers of evil, like just making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food of real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine a Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in on with Amanda. I sent a text. Hey, kiddo, you good? I wander in the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon. Unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon, because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing. I check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, so now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman Meet Hell are not only assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating it with all the yelling. So I keep pacing around the house, waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who was she even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decided to send her another text. Amanda, please text me to let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Boy, that's an anxiety mood. Oh, thank God, it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Sup, sweetie, thank God you're safe.
Aww.
Yep. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really pissed off. Why didn't you answer my texts? Amanda pulls out her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops, I guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda, Ann. Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now? Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after curfew. You didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? You weren't responding, and it was just like when your dad... I have to stop myself from tearing up. Oh, Dad, I didn't mean to. I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just, please don't do that again. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed now. Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said echoes in my mind. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to college, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brewed some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey, I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was going to do it, and I didn't, and I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, sorry for freaking out on you. I trust you to make good choices. Good. You're an adult now. I shouldn't have gotten so worked up. Team Skeletons. Team Skeletons. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them? Already did. Bless you. Some egg tacos sound really fucking good right now. Amanda scarfs down the eggs in time it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. Yes? What's Dad Book? It's a social media platform. Wait. What? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda. I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dad Book profile on my own. Alright, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple of minutes setting up my profile on Dad Book, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. Alright, Pops. We gotta fill your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. Oh, Lord. On a Friday night, you are most likely to... polish and sort my coin collection, Netflix and grill, baby. Fall asleep watching the History Channel, torment my children with dad puns, sink into a blissful oblivion. If you had one thing to take with you on a deserted island, what would it be? My trusty grill, the lost shaker of salt. Castaway on DVD for instructional purposes. A boat, obviously. I don't need anything. My survival skills have trained me for this day. What are your turn-ons? Strong dad arms. Tennis shoes with long white socks. A well-manicured lawn. Street smarts. Top-tier grillmanship. Comfortable with crying. Strong dad arms, definitely a thing. That's gonna get me Craig. Top tier grillmanship is clearly Joseph. Street smarts is either Matt or Robert. A well manicured lawn, I have a feeling is either Joseph or Brian. And then tennis shoes with long white socks. I have no fucking clue. I'm gonna do comfortable with crying. What did you want to be when you grew up? Technical writer for manuals and instructions. Salty boat captain. Pro skater who is also an astronaut. A good father, the president of space. What's your favorite movie genre? War documentaries? God, no. Sean Connery's entire filmography? No. Anything on Laserdisc? No! Romantic comedy? Whatever will make me cry. Old comedies that haven't aged well. Where are the Anna Mangos? It... kind of. Yes and no. Not really. I've done this a lot. It kind of just determines like who messages you first in the thing, but it doesn't determine like who you end up with. Whatever will make me cry. What's your ideal date? Napping together, doing a 1,000-piece puzzle, eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m., trying to geocache but getting hopelessly lost, arson, being emotionally vulnerable. Ugh. What do you never leave home without? Sensible cardigan, my sick vape, my book of word jumbles and a pen, a cool knife, my crippling low self-esteem. I forgot my phone, keys, and wallet at home sometimes. My sick vape. I spend a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories, how proud I am of my child, potential ends of the world. If I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill. When I can next get a cup of coffee. Oh, God. Yeah, that one. Profile complete. See? That wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All of these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay, I promise I'll make some friends. And it gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad. Amanda's my wingman.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Hi, Bimp. It's me, your Dad Manda. Hey, Bimp, it's me, your dear old friend from back in the day, Dad Manda. I'm delighted to see you signed up for Dad Book. They recently added this exciting new messenger service, so you might find yourself receiving messages from other dads like myself. Take care not to miss that. I love Dad Manda's little thing. Amanda, is this you? What are you doing at Dad Book? Oh, okay. Robert, Brian, Matt, Craig, Damien, Hugo, Joseph. Okay, when I started this playthrough, I said we were going to do Brian. However, we have already hooked up with Robert. Let's go Robert. Okay. When internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you know it'll use this information against us, right? Oh, on a Friday night, you most likely. If you had one thing to take with you on a deserted island, what would it be? Make a deal in an alleyway. Have it go badly. Who's the cop? Was it Giacomo? Oh, hold on. Robert Small. Okay, yeah. On a Friday night, you're most likely to make a deal in an alleyway. Have it go badly. Who's the cop? Was it Giacomo? I trusted Giacomo. If you had one thing to take with you on a deserted island. Gun. What are your turn-ons? Don't talk to me. What did you want to be when you grew up? A grifter. What's your favorite movie genre? Italian neorealism. What's your ideal date? Grave robbing. What do you never leave home without? At least 4 knives. I spend a lot of time thinking about, you ever really look into rabid animals? Jesus Christ. I'll message him. Run through the finish line. Robert was pretty nice. A little odd, but nice. And ruggedly handsome. We should hang out. I'll type a message to him on Dad Book. Hey, Robert. Good seeing you again. The cookout. Wanna grab a drink? I sit there for a couple seconds, hoping you'll message me back. Hey, it says that he read my message. I anxiously wait for a response. Homie, you gotta message other people. I start down a rabbit hole of cat videos, and Robert quickly vanishes from my mind. Didn't realize how long I've been doing this, but at the time I watched my 30th cat video, Robert pops back into my head. I jump back over to Dad Book to see if he responds. Yep. Knew it. I get up, walk to the living room, then sit down and turn on the TV. Game show food channel, baby. Oh, Meat Hell is on. You have 10 minutes to cook a 5-course meal that must include these ingredients. Steak, lemon meringue pie, paper clips, and a hammer. If you are unable to finish cooking, or if any of these ingredients are absent in the dish, we will release the... Oh my god. I'm not kidding. Please help us. I lose several hours to whatever the hell that was. Sighing, I get up and walk around my house. My stomach grumbles. Time for lunch, huh? Well, I guess it's time for old Chef Skeletons to cook a gourmet delicacy. I walk over to the refrigerator and open the door. Microwave some eggs, mustard jar? Make a sandwich. God. I make a sandwich in its entirety while standing there. Who needs plates? Ooh, my earsies are starting to hurt. Ugh. The sandwich, a lost art. I admired my work for a second before I clumsily dropped in. Oh no! No! I look around and remember that Amanda's not home. This is still good. 5-second rule, right? I reassembled the sandwich, peeling pickles off the floor, and oh. Wait, I'm a wreck. I finished my stack and walk around the house some more, bored when when's Amanda coming home? Do you not work? Oh, I just remembered something. When we were packing up the old house, we found an old basketball hoop that would hang off a door. I'd really bring up the living room together. I wonder where I put that. Spend a couple of minutes poking around the new place until I find it. After installing it above one of the doors in the living room, I am ready to dunk. I have a bad feeling about this. Come on and slam. I take a leap from a 3-throw line and rocket that sucker down the net. The crowd goes wild. And welcome to the jam! I pull up the 3-point line, breaking ankles and seeking a fadeaway. And I forgot the rest of the words to this song. No. Look behind the back hook shot. Oh, no look behind the back hook shot. Everyone's on their feet. Something spuntin' space jam. Dad? I turn around to see Amanda standing in the doorway. Ooh, she looks like she's been crying. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as... Oh, yeah. Hey, Amanda Panda, you alright? What are you doing? I found the hoop, and I'm taking it to the hole. Pass me the rock. Granny tossed the apple, put up a brick, laser the ball to Amanda. I lead the leaded block, set the record for rebounds in my rookie year. Think you can handle this? What's a rebound? Oh, when someone misses a shot and the other player tries to retrieve it? That's a... Just kidding! Amanda zigzags past me and tips a layup into the hoop. Art of War, bitches. Amanda, language. Sun Tzu didn't care about language. I would argue that Sun Tzu cared very much about language. So once you write something as timeless as the Art of War, then you're allowed to swear. Nah. Seriously though, are you okay? You look like you've been crying. Oh, dude, I'm cool. I just saw like a really cute dog on the way home, and it let me pet its belly. I couldn't contain my emotions. Tell me more about this dog. Gladly. She was a little French bulldog named Jacqueline, and her tongue was permanently stuck out of her mouth. She had a little sweater on. Wow, I probably also would have cried if I got to pet her. I've real talk, I've actually cried petting dogs. Yeah, rip tacos have passed, honestly, Swamp Goblins. Oh. What Swamp Goblins is talking about is, I used to work at Moe's And you obviously can make your own meal at the end of the day. And I made some delicious, just absolutely decadent tacos. I mean, they were amazing. Got them all the way home. And then as I was unlocking the door to go inside, the taco juice essentially destroyed the bottom of the bag, and they fell on the ground and just exploded. The foil was not there to protect them. I was very sad. That was like easily 3 or 4 years ago, and I still think about it to this day. She was so excited for tummy rubs. Oh no, I'm tearing up just thinking about it. But seriously, or change the subject. You know you can talk to me about anything, right? Yeah, that's why I'm talking about my love of French bulldogs with you. Okay, just remember that it's okay to be sad. Also remember that I love you very much, and only want what's best for you. That's all. Alright, geez, don't make me cry again. Okay, just making sure. Maybe you should be less concerned with my face and more concerned with a full court press. Amanda and I played ball for a little longer, then we cooked dinner together. We managed not to almost burn the house down this time. Afterward, Amanda and I dig into a carton of ice cream over an episode of Chopped Toddler Tournament. What you have in front of you is a molecularly distrusted sweet potato with brown sugar demi-glazed with cream fraiche, of course. This is literally a jar of baby food. The toddler immediately burst into tears. Are we bad people for watching this? Yes. After a few more episodes, Amanda goes to bed. I checked my computer one last time, still nothing from Robert, but it says he read my message. Is he ignoring me? Eventually I come into bed and get some rest, but I just can't stop wondering why Robert won't message me back. Exercise regularly and you'll stay healthy. Date complete. That was a date?
Not bad.
What? What? I'm so confused. That was a date? While I'm doing my afterward word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple letters in a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons. I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you'd want a big old envelope we got from HIA. Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please! I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. God, that's a feral mood. That's probably bad for your teeth, sweetie. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And the suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't. I got in! Oh! I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. It's like I have an actual daughter. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview, and your photography is incredible.
Oh.
Wait, Dad. I know this one's really expensive, and it's so far away. I think for a moment. HIO was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie. We're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice. Wherever you want. Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, into our foil wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a burrito with a view. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID, and Amanda, slow down, you're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention those students get their own studio space once they're seniors? And we all get the professional photo editing software for free? It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew her with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommates are gonna be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone with a similar major and interests. I bet we're going to be best friends. Craig and I were. A roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy named that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded... Oh god. My computer, because I have it windowed, my computer is not showing me the bottom text. Who sounded exactly like a dog bark. Okay. That's a little better. That's not going to do it. Okay. Carl ruled. Oh, they let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I'm getting a rabbit. Or maybe a snake. Or maybe both. Would the snake eat a rabbit, though? Oh, boy. I think I'll leave that up to you. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, you know I had that talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need a scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home from the holidays? There's going to be some real treacherous ice roads to cross. Don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now, and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry, too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna taste sad. I pull up Amanda in for a hug and a kiss. A hug and kiss her on the forehead. I love you, kiddo. I love you too, Pops.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Okay. Oh, God. Why, Bimp, I never. We've known each other since business school. How could you possibly confuse me for one of your amazing and talented and easy to buy thing for a daughter? Though, of course, I am flattered. You should buy Amanda more things. Amanda, you know I didn't go to business school. I barely even managed to get my degree. Wait. No. Wow. I didn't say that. You never heard any of that. This is gold. I was a great student, I swear. I graduated at the top of my class because I worked hard and ate all my vegetables. Totally holding on to this for later. Wait, do you remember what I majored in? I declined to comment. Cool. This is you from the... What? Whoa, how'd this happen? Oh, it's DB for Dad Bug. Got it. I figured you're trying to reply to this because I know myself, but this is an automated message from earlier this morning when it was socially acceptable to go out and buy ice cream. I forgot I did that. I forgot how I did that as well. The future is amazing. Listen, life is short, and ice cream should always be acceptable. But unfortunately, this isn't the society we live in. And it's less society we live in, and more me projecting my own anxiety about being judged on others. But you know what I mean. By the time you're reading this, it is a certain time of the afternoon in which nobody will bat an eye out for you going out and buying ice cream. You know what to do. Be good to me. Ooh, hold on. I'm gonna go back. I'll buy that ice cream later. Let's continue with Robert. Message. really enjoyed the night I spent with Robert, but he's been dodging me ever since. I really want to see him again. Tried messaging you a few times in dad books. Says he hasn't read them. Haven't even seen come out of his house, actually. Decided to send him one last message, figuring that this will produce the same result. Oh my god. Hey man, don't know where you've been, but we should grab a drink soon. I walk away from my computer, because at this point I know he's not going to message back anytime soon. I linger in the kitchen. I'm all caught up on work. The house is relatively clean. Maybe I should do something nice for Amanda. Ah! I'll bake her a favorite pie. I root through the pantry and pull out all the ingredients. This is an old family recipe that I used to make with my grandmother when I was a kid. I lost the actual recipe card a long time ago, but I think I'll be able to remember how to bake it. You won't. I start mixing the ingredients together for the crust until I get a nice dough. I throw some cherries into the saucepan to make this filling. Normally I don't like to multitask in the kitchen, but this cherry pie is a piece of cake pie. Cake pie? It's a piece of pie. I'm making pie. Aw man, I can never remember what the temperature you're supposed to set the oven at. I'm pretty sure it's not. Who am I kidding? I'm never wrong when it comes to this pie. My special twist in Grandma's recipe includes a secret ingredient that not even Amanda knows. It really makes the cherries extra flavorful. God, why can't I remember what the secret ingredient is? Almond extract, salt, more cherries. I have a feeling if I put salt, it's going to be too much salt. Let's do almond extract. Oh, it's almond extract. Oop. I poured a little too much in. Way too much. I'm sure it'll be fine. Baking is art, and some of the most beautiful art is made from mistakes. Yeah, see? I finally get the pie in the oven. How long am I supposed to leave it in there? 15 minutes? Just wing it. Amanda's going to be so excited. This kid loves a good pie. I have a seat in the kitchen table and do word jumbles until Amanda comes home. I can hear the door slam. Yo, Pops! What smells like pie in here? It's pie, sweetie. Yeah, it's going to go horribly, and it's almond. Amanda darts over to the oven and looks inside. Yes! Hey, it's not done. Be patient. What's your angle here? What? Pies are an objective-based confection. What are you trying to get out of me? Fine, you caught me. Nothing. I've been leading a double life. Fine, you caught me. I was hoping you'd butter me up so you'd take me shopping later. Maybe buy me a new tool set. Classic role reversal. I respect that. I wait a few more minutes before taking the pie out of the oven. I set it on the rack to cool and guard it so Amanda doesn't dig into it before it's ready. Huh? What? Does it look kind of weird to you? Oh, that's just me taking artistic license of what a cherry pie means to me emotionally. I'm just saying this because, it seems like you might have baked the pie incorrectly, and you're currently, right now, trying to pass it off as a good thing. It's art, sweetie. Was it art when you accidentally baked a whole uncracked egg into the center of my 12th birthday cake? Well, was it art when you tried to make me brownies and accidentally created chlorine gas? Well, that's a bit of an exaggeration. Was it art when you just eat the pie, Panda? I cut a few slices and pieces it down to eat the cherry filling. Oozes out of the side, and buttery crust glistens. I watch as Amanda takes a bite. Ugh. What's wrong? Is it not good? Amanda winces and fans her mouth. No, I just burned the heck out of my roof of my mouth. This pie is amazing. Sorry for doubting you. I breathe a sigh of relief and take a bite. She's right. The pie is actually pretty incredible, as it is always. I'm really proud of you for making a pie without burning a few houses down. I got a few dad tricks up my dad's sleeve. Maybe fathers aren't as bumbling and stupid as the media makes us out to be. Maybe whereas society should have a little bit more respect for fathers as a whole. Dad, your sleeve is on fire! I run to the sink and put myself out. Pride will be my undoing. Amanda and I clean up the kitchen and play a little more living room hoops before she retreats to her room and do homework. I go back to my word jumbles. Hey, this one smells cat. The rest of the evening trickles by. We eat dinner. I help Amanda with one of her scholarship applications, and we both start getting ready for bed. I decide to check Dad Book one last time before I climb into bed. Still nothing from Robert, huh? Hope he's okay. Turn on the lights inside and lie down. Oh, God, hey. Bimph, hey. Hey, Bimph, come out. Come hang out with me. Oh, what is that? I just got on the verge of falling asleep. I come out of bed and try to identify the source of the ding. My computer screen illuminates in the dark. I walk over to it, ready to turn it off, when I notice that's happening on the screen. Winky face. Well, that's not exactly subtle. But, I mean, I did have fun with him the other night. Maybe. Hurry up. God damn it. God, you're a booty call. You're a booty call. Oh my god, his house is a fucking wreck. The door is already unlocked. As much as I feel like hooking up with Robert again is maybe not the best idea, that's a problem for tomorrow's BIMF. Hey. Hey. So, how are things? Robert stares at me. I know you're not here for small talk. I shrug. Yeah, you got me. Robert closes the gap between us and whispers a series of increasingly filthy things in my ear as he backs me into his room. I'm starting to think that maybe this was a good idea after all. It was. Hey. Robert nudges me awake.
So,
Oh, hey. Are you kicking me out? Kicking is a strong word. It's more like a gentle, friendly push. Gentle and friendly are not the words I would have used to describe Robert. I sit up and stretch. Oh god, I'm so sore, and I haven't had hickeys like this since college. Jeez. I'm not gonna do this again if you're gonna force me to leave. Yeah. You'll say that next time, too. Oh god, what a dick. Yeah, present tense nymph fucking with future nymph again, yeah. I throw my clothes back on while Robert smokes a cigarette on his balcony. I see you around, I guess. Yep. I walk back home. My bones are creaking. Ugh. What's his problem? That quirky lab assistant. Oh god, I can't. Cryptid. Cryptids. Rank C. What could I have done better? Boop, 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 boop. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. The kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but I can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda? The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strained. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugging up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. Did something happen? No! Nothing happened! Go away! Alright, I'll leave you be. I back to the room and close the door gently behind me. She immediately starts crying again. Wow, I have no idea what has her so upset. She seemed totally normal. I feel awful leaving her to cry, but I also get the feeling that if I try to do anything else, it would only have made her more upset. Yep, I can't stop mentally cycling through all those sorts of awful things she could be dealing with right now. More than anything, I just want her to be happy and safe. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of the room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops a frozen waffle in the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today? No. Okay. Do you need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever and it takes her still freezer burned waffle out of it before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Okay? I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back on the kitchen table and look at a picture of Amanda hanging on the wall. In it, I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knees, she would get back up and try again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. As I put her bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for ice cream and it was like nothing ever happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decided that if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things work. But I have an idea. I start rummaging through for ingredients. I hear Amanda walking in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen, like she usually does, she makes a beeline to her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin. What? Can you come here for a second? There's a moment of silence. Yeah. I wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, So I just... Whatever it is, you don't have to tell me if you don't want to. Whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy. Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting is set by now. Ta-da! Dad. Aww. It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad and had to start over, and this is beautiful. It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big ol' hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve us up some delicious cake. So it's really stupid. What is? This whole thing. I know I've been really weird lately, and there's just... I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes? I guess I should start from the tops. So, you know Emma R's going to the fancy art school in California, right? Emma R. Oh, the one who puked is her. You got it. Wow, proud of you. Anyways, ever since she got an acceptance letter, I've been feeling that she's been drifting away, you know? And she's been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but then I found out from Rosie M. that both the Emmas, Grace, and Noah all went to a party at Mackenzie F's on the same night. They all told me... Hold up. They were busy studying for Calc AB final. Yikes. So another important piece of information is... God, this is embarrassing. I, have a crush on Noah. And, that's a thing. What? Whoa, I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay. You're a bad liar. So are you. I learned from the worst. Anyways, so the only person I told about the crush was Emma R. And she promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama, so I just kept quiet and keep going about my business. And one day I invite everyone out to go get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for like more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy like simultaneously. So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we were out of chips and I really wanted nachos. Totally understandable. So to go to the mall anyways, I get to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah, all hanging out together and all eating nachos. Without me. What? It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them, and I realize Noah has his arm around MR, which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss. No. Yes, I know. So I storm over to them and I'm like, hey! And Grace drops a nacho on her shirt because of course she does, and MR just like glares at me. Grace, nothing comes up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the gossipy one? I know! Grace is the one nobody really likes, or I guess that's me now. But anyways, no one will say anything, and I'm just like, you guys suck. Which I realize is not the most eloquent thing to say, but I was very angry and really embarrassed, and I just wanted to get the fuck out of there. So I left, without nachos, might I add, which only further contributed to the shitty day, and immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to MR asking how long the Noah thing's been going on, and sorry, I know this is a lot. You still following? Oh, okay. Get a load of this. MR says, you know what? Let me just read it to you. Amanda pulls out her phone and reads, word for word, an egregiously long string of text messages. Ooh, the chisme! The chisme is strong. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, I do not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me. But I'm trying my hardest to be supportive. They were dating in secret for like months. So I told her that she's been a really terrible friend, and she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And then she left me a red, and then, wait, left me on red. What's that? Oh, like, she saw my message and didn't reply. And I know because there are read receipts. I don't know what... Yes, you do. Yes, you do. What's his face? Robert has been leaving you on red all the fucking time. I'm just gonna nod and pretend I understand. Gotcha. So while this is all happening, I'm talking to Emma P about how mad I am because she's at least been kind of reasonable, and I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. And then out of nowhere, Noah texts me. He's like, "How could you say that about me?" And I'm like, "Say what about you?" And he tells Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her to the group chat that I got kicked out of. Alright, I think you lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad. There's so much more, but honestly, it's all just really stupid teenager stuff. The bottom line is that everybody dropped me, half of my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. Amanda, I'm so sorry. God, I've been there. I almost expect it from everyone else, but Emma R has been there since Dad died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I'm not even mad that she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long. Amanda stabs at the remnants of her cake. Okay, I take it back. I'm kind of mad she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Oh, Amanda. Yeah, that was my year after high school. But it's gonna be rough, but you'll get through it. You got that cute little bow on your head. Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am about everybody, like, I miss them, Dad. Amanda looks so dejected, I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help? Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot goss. Wow. I know, it's pretty dumb. It's not dumb. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over, Amanda. Your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. I guess. Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings this whole time. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long time ago. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. High school sucks. That's a good piece, but I'm pretty sure she already knows that. Real friends don't do that. Yeah. And not all friendships last forever. People are going to come in and out of your life. It's just how it works. Not every friendship is going to last forever, so cherish your friends while you have them. And when it's over, don't dwell so much on the bad stuff. You had some good times with MR, but you guys grew apart. Learn from it. Keep moving forward. There are so many new friends to make, and they're going to be so much cooler than Emma R and the rest. Ultimately, I think this says way more about your character than it does about yours. Because you're amazing. And if they can't see that, well, that's their own problem. Now keep that in mind. I look down at the table. Did we just eat the whole cake? Yeah, we did. We eat the whole cake. God, yeah. Been there too. Well, good talk. Amanda gets up to go to her room. Before she closes the door, she turns around. Hey, Pops. Yeah? Thank you. You're always welcome. I love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
Oh, I love that voice acting.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Oh, Craig. Okay, well, let's go through this. I'll get ice cream. You know what? I've earned a treat. On the way home, I decided to stop off and grab some ice cream, which I fully plan to eat directly from the tub. Hell yeah. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out what kind of ice cream I'd like to eat directly from the top. Rocky Road, pistachio? Amanda's probably going to want them too. Better get 2 tubs. She loves cookie dough ice cream, right? Hey, mister. Turn out to see Ernest leaning up against the wall of a convenience store. Ernest? You're cool, right? I'm cool, but I don't see what that has to do with anything. Well, if you're cool, you'll help me out, right? Help you out? There's no fire involved, is there? Just clouds. So if I give you 20 bucks, will you buy me? Oh my god. Ernest, what's e-liquid? It's like, Gatorade, you know, electrolyte liquid. If I get it by myself, but I'm banned from here. I'm trying to run a grift on the cashier. A classic fiddle game, you know the deal. Oh, if you're talking about balanced electrolytes, then I got you, little buddy. I didn't know you played the fiddle. Just ask the clerk for blue crayons and apple vortex. He'll know what it is. Pick up a tub of pistachio ice cream for myself and a tub of cookie dough for Amanda. I search around for blue Crazen Void Stare, but can't seem to find any. I turn to the cashier. Say, where's your finest e-liquid? Behind the counter. Oh, behind the counter, you got some ID, man? First of all, my daughter is older than you. Second of all, I'm flattered. I switched shampoo recently. Is that taking some years off? Look, you need to be 21 to buy vape juice. Your hair doesn't look the day over 20. Wait a minute. Are you just trying to butter me up to get me to buy more ice cream? Because it's working. I glance outside and spot Ernest staring at me. Double wait a minute. So you're telling me that e-liquid is not a sports drink? It's for vaping, dude. Ernest is watching us intently through the window. I better go give that kid a piece of my mind. I see. Okay, look. I'm gonna pretend that you didn't try to trick me into buying you the old Baphomet's cough syrup and then go inside here to purchase my ice cream. I won't tell your dad if you promise to scram. And stop vaping. You'll get popcorn lung. What if I give you 25? Go home, Ernest. As I'm walking back inside, Ernest calls after me. You can get popcorn lung from microwave popcorn, you know. I no longer trust this child, but the mere notion strikes fear into my heart. I go back inside and complete my purchase with a good cashier. Thank you, kind sir, for your time and generous hair compliments. You got it, bub. I glance out the window while to see Ernest still outside, looking like he's talking to some other poor sap. Guess I should go outside and save this other guy some grief. Wait a second. That's definitely a cop. Oh boy. I grab my tubs of ice cream and bolt outside. Ernest is already face down on the hood of a squad. Oh god. Ernest, did you seriously just try to get a cop to buy you e-liquid? Do you know this kid? Yeah, we live in the same cul-de-sac. I know his dad. Listen, he's a good kid, and I'm this boy's father. I turn around and see Robert walking up from the street and toward the convenience store. Of course, this is his dad. Oh my god. Ernest, what are you doing? I want a lawyer. First of all, good first instinct. Remember that you're not required to answer any questions from a police officer without a lawyer present. Sir, you're this boy's father? Yes, sir. Ernest likes to lash out at me like this, ever since the accident. Oh, I don't like talking about it. That's fine. Robert gets a wistful twinkle in his eye. It all started 7 summers ago. My hair was long then. New metal was all in style. Ernest and I were down in Florida swampland scavenging for it. Sir, I can leave you to take it from here. Sounds good. Thanks, officer. Ernest, come along now. You'll be cleaning grout from the rain gutter for a week thanks to this transgression. Police officer gets in his car and drives off. I'm stunned by how cool Robert was just there. Thanks, I want to say. Richard? Ouch. Don't mention it. Don't mention it, Hemingway. Got in trouble plenty of times in my life. Just trying to do a good deed for the day. Will you buy me e-liquid if I give you 20 bucks? Child, I will end you. Hey, Bimph, will you walk Ernest home with me? Yeah, sure. Oh, it's not his. Okay. Ernest rubs my head, presumably so he won't be seen with us, which is a thing I think kids do. He reminds me a lot of myself when I was his age. Well, maybe I wasn't as dumb. Seems like he tortures his dad. Seems like he tortures just about everybody. He even stole your wallet. What? No, he... I pat my back pocket. I pat the rest of my pockets. He stole my fucking wallet. Why are you doing this to yourself? What? Robert points at the tubs of ice cream. One of them's for Amanda. I have no qualms with the quantity of ice cream you purchase. It's first respectable amount of ice cream. It's the quality I'm talking about. You work hard, Bimf. You're a good dad. Don't you think you deserve top shelf ice cream? But these were on sale. If you're going to treat yourself, go big or go home. Real vanilla bean, real pistachio. You deserve it. We arrive at the cul-de-sac and Ernest runs it into his home.
Oh?
That boy is the reason why we don't have prizes in cereal anymore.
Hey.
Get you around, Bimf. Robert tosses me my wallet. I catch it with surprised look on my face. I stole it back. Keep it in your front pocket. Or use a chain like back in your ska days. Hell yeah. Smell you later. See ya, Robert. I go back inside my home, ready to spend the rest of the night with 2 tubs of ice cream. And also Amanda. Go over and jump and you just make includes. Yeah.
You've got dads.
Oh, cool. Hello, Amanda's dad. It's me, your friend Craig, who loves and supports you. Oh, who loves sports. I have a nice, smart children who are good at computers. Aw, man, great to hear from you, buddy. What's up? I'm still strong. I am strong. I don't know it. Say, I've been reading up about whey protein. You use that at all? I figured it'd help me develop a bit more muscle. Yeah, bro, I know what it is. My children are having a tea party, and they wanted to invite Amanda, but we can't fight her on here. You're also invited. Physical invitation to follow. Cool, I'd love to come. I'll let Amanda know. Thank you, Amanda's dad. Attend the party. Okay. Coffee time! You know dads love coffee. Gotta brew myself something black as midnight on a moonless night. I put it on a fresh pot and work on a few word jumbles while I wait for it to brew. Hey, this one spells sorrow. Dad, you ready for today? I'm ready for every day, sweetie. Gonna tackle it head on. No, are you ready for the thing that we're gonna do today? The thing you promised you'd do? Honey, I already told you I'm not gonna throw away my Tom Clancy novels. Oh my god. Oh, actually, I know Tom Clancy's son. Yeah, my spouse used to work with him at Starbucks, ironically enough. They're just stacked in the living room. I keep bumping into them and knocking them over, and you don't even read them. Wait, no, that's not what I'm here about. The tea party, Dad. Nope, I don't remember that. Oh my god. Craig's kids. That hand-drawn invitation. Amanda walks over to the refrigerator and comes back with a hand-drawn invitation on a sheet of computer paper, inviting Amanda and Amanda's dad to the tea party. Oh, that's cute. They spelled cordially wrong. Just put on some going outside pants and let's get going. I can go outside in sweatpants and nothing's stopping me. Dad, just... I'll see you in a minute. Fuck. I guess I'll put on some going outside pants, even though I haven't worn real pants in days. God. Hello! Thank you for coming to our tea party! I do my best bow and present my daughter, who thanks them with a curtsy. This way, please! Briar and Hazel lead us to a small table with tiny chairs. Some are occupied by stuffed animals. And Matt and his daughter, Carmencita. I love Carmencita. She's so cute. Are here, too. Matt raises a comically small plastic teacup at me. Hey, dude. How's the tea?
Hey,
The imaginary tea is absolutely wonderful, bro. I taste a hint of lemongrass. Hello, Carmencita. Hi, Mr. Amanda's dad. Please have a seat. I sit down between Amanda and Matt. I don't think I'm going to be able to get out of this chair. Hi, everyone! I turn to see Daisy and Brian enter the backyard and take a seat next to us. Sorry we're late, y'all. Daisy made me put on my going outside pants. Amanda gives me a knowing look, and I return an obliging wink. She rolls her eyes. Is that really something your daughter had to pressure you into, Brian? I give Amanda another even more exaggerated wink. She rolls her eyes even harder. Thank you all for taking your time out of your busy schedules for some high tea. Now if you all put on your designated tiaras. There are little tiaras sitting on everyone's plates. Well, except for Brian's. His is a softball helmet. Oh, we ran out of tiaras. I don't think this is gonna fit me, but I appreciate the thought. Dad, you're royalty. Please act like it.
Oh.
Brian tries to balance the ill-fitting softball helmet on the top of his head, but it immediately tumbles off and into the bushes. I'll get that later. Hey, bro. Hey, everybody. Craig comes out with a teapot and a tray of sandwich cookies. Dad, is the tea ready? Yeah, man. It's been steeping for a while now. Awesome. Could you girls like to serve your guest tea? No, thank you. We'd much appreciate our servant's help. Craig leans over to me. That's me. Craig places teacups in front of all of us and a single sandwich cookie onto each of our plates. He pours some tea into my cup. Awfully fluorescent for tea. I clink my cup with mats and take a sip. Oh, good lemonade. It's tea. Right, very good tea. I lean over to Amanda, who's happily enjoying her tea. I've never seen this one. This is actually really cute. So what do we do at tea parties? We enjoy the splendors of upper-class society, Father. She takes a dainty bite of her sandwich cookie. Marvelous. So the meeting of the princesses has been called to order. Hear, hear. But I'm a warrior princess. I hunt and stuff, and I have like a really cool sword. Can I be a space princess? I guess I'll allow it. I want to be a rock star. I'm also a space princess. Can there be more than one? Ha 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 ha. Space is pretty big, don't you think? I changed my mind. I want to be a space princess too. Hi, I'm Rod and I like to party. Yeah, I'm Dan and I like to party. Dad, what are you? Do we get to be a princess? Duh. Well, I guess that makes me History Channel princess, hacker princess, rude boy princess. Hell yeah, baby. If I drop my crown on the floor, I'll make sure I pick it up. Oh. If I drop my crown on the floor, I'll make sure I pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Okay. Thanks, Matt. Thanks, I really appreciate that. Oh. I think I'll be a landscaper and general contracting princess. Barista princess reporting for duty. Hey everybody, CrossFit princess here. Not now, servant. If it weren't for the princess's uprising, it would be you serving me. We sip tea for a little longer, and then the girls run off to fight dinosaurs as space rock star warrior princesses, I think. They grow up so fast. It was like yesterday that I was helping Amanda throw her own tea parties. Did she make you a servant? Oh, did she make you a servant too, bruh? Yeah, you betcha. Yeah, man, Carmencita made me actually brew tea for hers. Pitfalls of owning a coffee shop. Pitfall? Your custom blends are amazing. The hibiscus one you gave me a while back was choice. Oh, man, thanks. It's really nice, y'all. It's really nice the girls are getting along. Yeah, I'm really glad we moved into this community. Yeah, man, we are too. Amanda's been kind of a role model, you know? I didn't even realize, and I didn't even know if Amanda does either, but I guess they're right. All the girls in the neighborhood really look up to her. She seems to go out of her way to play with them. I'm so proud of her. You better not be... You better not proud dad cry at this tea party, bimf. I brought extra word jumbles if anyone wants to kill some time while the girls play. The day rolls on and the girls all get tuckered out. Amanda spends the whole day playing with them and taking their pictures, promising that she'll send them the best ones later. We all clean up and help put away the tea sets and tables, then head out as Daisy and Carmencita fall asleep on their dad's shoulders. Take care, guys. Thanks for coming. Oh, thanks for coming. Bye, rude boy princess. You want dinner? Nah, I filled up on cookies. Yeah, me too. I'm tired. Dude, same. Playing with a bunch of little kids who all simultaneously want your attention and approval is surprisingly exhausting. But in a good way, but also in a kind of scary way. How so? I feel like I've got to be on my best behavior for them. I don't want to let them down. Is this because you still feel bad about dropping the F-bomb in front of your cousins that one time? I've done that. Alright, hold on. I corrupted her dad. She secondhand smokes now. God. Well, those kids really look up to you. I am glad they have you as a role model. Shucks, Pops. I ruffle Amanda's hair. Gas is cheaper in the suburbs.
You've got dads.
Oh, welcome. You've got dads. Alright, let's finish up Roberts. You know what they said about third dates? They get pretty serious. You might have time to browse dad book for a while. Are you ready? Yes, because I want to end this play session with at least one dad romanced. And then from there, we can go back to the save slot and we can go through everything else. I haven't heard from Robert in a while. I guess that's a good thing, but I couldn't help but kind of miss him. I'm about to go to sleep one night when I hear a knock on the door. Hello? Hey. I look behind me to make sure Amanda's not around. What do you want?
Hey.
I think you know. I'm not doing this anymore. Yeah, okay. Give me 5 minutes. Robert winks at me. I swish some mouthwash, throw on a generous amount of deodorant, and put on some chapstick. Fuck yeah. I know he's just gonna treat me like garbage, but you know what? Sex is really, really good, so I think I'm okay with that. Robert and I go back to his place. God, his dick game must be fucking phenomenal. And he kicks me out first thing in the morning. Not sure why I expected anything different. I walk home with a heavy heart. I climb back in my own bed, feeling more lonely than I have in a long time. That was it? Joe's tour? Ooh. I think if I had played hard to get, it would have done more. Phew. I think everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Be cool, Bim. Be cool. Amanda walks through the door with a suspicious look on her face. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start. Something fishy? Rats. Sorry, sweetie, it's the feds. That's life of crime. It's finally catching up to you. I tried to send them in a different direction, but even I'm no match for the power and funding of the U.S. government. Well, if they think you're gonna take me alive, they got another thing coming. I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you. Yeah, I can tell. You're very bad at lying. Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen? Father, it would fill my heart with glee. I lead Amanda over to the kitchen table where a present lies covered under a tablecloth. It's nothing special, but I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make it a big deal about it, but... Aw, Dad, you... I dramatically whip the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops. No way! I figured you probably won't be able to get a cable in the dorm, so I thought it might be nice to take a piece of home with you. A DVD box set of Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers? This is all 19 seasons! And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on the show. Dad, I love this. Thank you. She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pigskin or something? Totally. I follow Amanda to the back door.
Hey.
What? You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. So consider this your graduation party. Surprise! Dad, everyone's here. Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you. Is that mac and cheese? A mac and cheese bar? Sure is, fully customizable, down to the type of mac. There's ice cream cake, the good kind with the crunchies in the middle. I don't know what to say. Don't say anything. Just go have fun with your pals, alright? I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. I should make the rounds and make sure everyone's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese. Bimph! Brian, you made it. Hey! I don't pass up a good mac. What do you think of the party? It's not bad. Just not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Daisy trots up. Hi! Amanda's dad. Hi, Brian's daughter. See how that feels? This is a really great party. Thank you so much for inviting us. You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over. Hey, bro! Bro! This is a real rager taking out older age into the consideration. I'm trying to be in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Do not let me get too wild.
Nice.
Don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye on you for the fruit. I'll keep an eye on the fruit punch intake. You know, I'm really glad we're bros again. Me too, dude. Brian and Hazel peek out behind Craig. Hi, little ones. Hi. Hiya. Thank you so much for all that ice cream cake. Wait, girls, how much of that did you eat? Briar ate 4 pieces. Ask any witness. No, I didn't. Hazel ate 4 pieces and wants me to pin it on me because we look alike. I have your face. No one will ever believe you. Oh, boy. I'll let you guys figure this out. Good seeing you, Craig. Let's hang out soon, yeah?
Hey.
Totally, bro. Tell Amanda congrats for us. Looks like you settled into this neighborhood quite nicely. Yep, couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac. Well, I'm glad. Hopefully we'll see more of you. See you at more church events. We got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year. Yeah, sure thing, Joseph. And maybe if you aren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometime. Sure, Joseph, that'd be great. Well, see you later. Hugo comes up with a plate of mac and cheese. The perfect cheddar to mac ratio. Beautiful work, Bimph. Thanks, Hugo. You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda going to her dream school. I'm glad she turned it around for her finals. Me too. The scholarship money will really help. Amanda walks by and pretends not to see Hugo. That fucking mew. Amanda, come and say hi to your old teacher. Hi. Congratulations on graduating. I know you're going to do great things at art school. Yeah, thanks. God, those fingers. Amanda starts to back away. Wait, I just realized that you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid of talking to you. You no longer hold power over me. Yeah, you're right. Go forth, adult. I can no longer give you detention. Hey, yeah. I'm going to break anything I want, and there's nothing you can do about it. Are you still mad at me about the time I gave you detention for breaking my globe? Nope.
Yes.
And I'll have you know that the globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place, so... She'll fit in college just fine. Hey, Robert. Glad you can make it. Mm-hmm. Robert takes a sip of his drink. Why is he being so cold to me? Everything okay? Yeah, sure. Why won't you talk to me? I thought we had something. Come on, Bimph. You know what this was. You were an object to me the same way I thought I was an object to you. I figured we were on the same page here. At least from how you were acting. But I don't want it to be it. I don't want to be in this if there are feelings involved. I got too much to deal with as it is. I'll catch you around.
Hey.
Hey, man. Matt! Hey, let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I'll have a fresh batch of banana bread Kennedys ready for her. Thank you. I know she'll love that. What a splendid garden party! My deepest thanks for extending the invitation to my son and I. The icebox cake is divine. Yeah, thanks, dude. Good cake. Thanks for coming by. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat on our back porch steps. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Killer party pops. What can I say? I was inspired. So, I also have something for you. For me? Why? Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but... Growing up wasn't easy, but it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life where you were my only friend. I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you, but I realized that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this, and I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you. Don't cry. Don't cry. I swear to God, Biff, don't cry again. You're the best, Dad. I love you. And I'm crying. Anyways, that was enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Present time. Amanda hands me a tiny wrap package. I tear the wrapping off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda. It's us. Kinda shocking that all of our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? I figured we need at least one photo together before I leave. Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented, intelligent young woman, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. Knock 'em dead, kid. Always do. Amanda and I share a hug. This is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road. Memories to take and stuff to break, right?
Ugh.
Oh, I'm gonna break so much stuff. Intentionally and unintentionally, and you're probably gonna have to pay for most of it. It would be my honor. Amanda and I wave bye to the partygoers as they leave. We sit together and watch the sun slowly dip below the horizon. I'm glad you made some real friends. Yeah. I know that's maybe not what you were looking for, but these people care about you. I love you, Dad. We'll always have each other. You're right. It's gonna be hard at first. This is the next chapter of our story, and I'd be nervous about it, but I know you're always going to be looking out for me the same way I'll always be looking out for you. Team Skeletons. Team Skeletons. Medicine is not always the best medicine. Oh, cool. Alright, cool. So we finished the Robert path, which I've never done before. It's not surprising that he's a flying douche nozzle that just wants to use you for sex. Well, thanks everyone. Oh, cool. Let's speed through this real quick. See if I get anything. Aww, this is cute. Okay, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and director's cut. Nice. Click to continue. Options. Let's turn this music off. Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining. Joining with me. I do hope you guys have an awesome day. Just some kind of stuff. If you're watching and you haven't followed yet, I would really appreciate the follow. It really helps me build up my audience as well as get closer to my affiliate goal. With that in mind, I think we're going to call it today. It's been fun. Next Saturday, we'll continue playing Dream Daddy. Depending on how things go, we might play it on Wednesday as well, but we'll see. We'll see. With that in mind, though, I hope you have an awesome day. Don't forget, again, to subscribe. Help me get that way. I'll have this video up on YouTube probably within the next 2 days or so. I still have to edit some of the older videos to get them up there, specifically Portal. So, with that in mind, though, have an awesome day. Stay safe out there. It's rough, but we're going to get through this together. So, have a great Saturday, y'all. And remember, from the bottom of my heart, Saturdays are made for dads. And Dad's car. Alright, y'all. I'll see ya.